Alright, niggas. I hope y'all are ready, niggas. Today we're going to trade, nigga. Get ready, nigga. Recording starting. Now that's how you start a recording right there. But yeah, okay, we got the little stream going. As y'all can see right here. Nobody's in it, because I'm actually just not that cool. But, you know, that's as expected. Nobody actually wants to trade, they just want to think about it. And well, I actually do this shit. So watch and fucking learn. So we had a huge fucking move, fucking Drake Diddy candle to the upside right here. I've never seen such a big one in my entire life. I cannot lie. I don't think, I don't think, I don't think this, was an actual move. Of course, this had to be news because it happened at what 4:05 a.m. And if I go to Forex Factory, there's no news set for 4:05. It's 5:45, right? So usually what we do if we see big news like this, we'll go to Bloomberg on Twitter or we'll go somewhere else on Twitter and figure out what the fuck just happened, right? Because that's a huge fucking move to have, especially off of nothing, you know. So, so there's a little crisis in Europe with crude oil. Saudi Arabia intercepted a ballistic missile that was fired towards its capital. Um, Blasts in Iran. I don't. Oh my God. This crisis is worse than the two oil crises of 1970s combined. That's not nice. Um, Nothing out of the ordinary other than like the fact that our oil crisis is retarded, but we already knew that. I mean, look at the gas prices. Yeah, today just doesn't look great. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when you look at this, we have a level here, and then there's no other levels. Like, this is why I hate huge moves. They take out all the levels that I want to use. You see all these levels in here? High, 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 low. Like, look, high, 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 low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I can't use like any of those except for this one and this one now. And what's wild is from current price, both of these are like literally like, hundreds of points away. So if I wanted to even take a trade, I would need it to move like a ridiculous amount of movement. This is why I don't trade days that have crazy moves like this. Because like I actually technically can't trade crazy days like that move like this because I don't have levels. I have these right here, but I don't think the market's gonna make this huge fucking move like that again for me. You know, not at all. I'm thinking of just uh, I'm thinking of just marking out stuff like this. You see how like I had all this marked out from a day ago and just leaving it marked out, but that's just not my strategy. You see how it is reacting well off these lines though that we've broken through right here, 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 and here, and then here's the trend, uptrend that we're still in. Haters on the sideline, they don't really know my name. What? What do you mean, bro? It's geeking. No, that's just geeking, I think. Struggles of not having a. Well, yeah, dude, some guy just took it out of my car and threw it on the fucking highway. So, fucking bitch ass guy, bro. Fucking his androgen receptors were a little too active that day. Well, I was calling him bitch. I was like cursing him the fuck out like hella. So I kind of encouraged the behavior a little bit. I can't lie. Eligible for a payout, I believe. I made $700 last night, Josh. Trading Asia, yeah. But yeah, time to see what's up with today. Well, that's what I think's gonna happen. Cause like, oh god, bro, I just actually hate days like these. She know you a bitch, bro. She know I'm that shit, bro. Alright. I am tired, bro. Fuck. We have like an 100.5 a.m. candle, bro. Not even worth fucking. Not even worth it at this point. The candles are huge though too for pre-market. All right. So we're breaking this downtrend. Told you we'd probably start going down. So we're breaking that. We'll see what the fuck happens now. Market open in 1 minute. So we're about to open at the top of the 8 a.m. zone, so be ready. Look, you're gonna sign like 2 contracts today, bro.
You say low volatility? Right?
No, we're moving like crazy right now, bro.
Okay, so not low volatility.
I'm getting in. That was insane. What the fuck? Oh, looks like I might be raped though. Yeah, I'm definitely raped. So raped. So quickly raped. So quickly raped. Holy shit, that was the fastest rapage I've ever had in my life. I got in up here and raped immediately. Like, did you see that perfect bounce we had right here though?
Yeah.
We bounced perfectly and then I just got raped. No choice of action on that one.
No, rapage.
We're buying again. I'm buying again. That looks perfect. Look at that. I mean, what do you... This has to go up now, you know? That was perfect. We don't shoot up like crazy like that for no reason. I'm already about to get raped again. That's actually insane.
No. See what happens.
Yeah, I guess so, right? That's crazy if I get raped again, though. What the fuck? Why did it fill me all the way up here, though? Wait. It filled me all the way up here on this candle, even though we were way down here.
Moving too fast.
Yeah, the slippage is insane. Expect us to come up here, though. No? Yeah, it doesn't want to go up. It is taking its fucking time. It's not looking too great, bro. Yeah, look at this fucking downtrend right here. I'm fucked, bro. I'm so fucked. I need to break out of that. We're bouncing right here, you know? So I don't see how we don't go up. Yeah, bro. Do we want to bounce? Do we want to bounce? Or nah? No? Okay, all of them are fake bounces. Like, this shit just doesn't what? It doesn't react upwards anymore off of these levels? Or what? And it gives me like the worst fill possible? Or what? Yeah, it's just slowly easing its way right into my stop loss. Yep, and now it's going straight down. It's gonna have a retarded push downwards into me, bro. I'm cooked. You know, 2 good reactions, and both times I get raped, bro, it looks like. Which is actually horrible. I mean, wow. You know, I expected us to have a nice bounce at least. Because look at this. This zone is strong as fuck. It's like 100 points. So I don't know why it wouldn't be fucking strong as shit. Let me go up. I kind of want to exit at break even, Josh, and then get a better fill. Because holy shit! This is the worst fucking entry of all time. Good, it filled me. Now I want all the way down here. Fill me all the way fucking down here, man. Not all the way up there this time, you motherfucker. 481. There we go, man. That's what I wanted. Now I can actually, like, not fucking get raped immediately. Hopefully. Or maybe I do. Or maybe I do get raped immediately. It is going down. Oh my god. Dude, you see this right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles simultaneously right overlapping each other.
I'm glad I didn't put a million
Yeah, I expected a fat move up, man. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we're not moving at all. For the last 4 minutes, we haven't done shit. But stop me out like instantaneously right here. I think we want to go up though, bruh. No? Like, just sideways? Oh boy, man. This is entertaining.
It's gonna make you watch it slowly trickle down.
I know.
Evil ass chart.
Wow, man. I really thought we'd have a bounce here, and now we just want to go down. Are like buyers ever gonna come in? It looks like they are right now, but then they're just gonna sell. Watch. Because they make the up, remember, they make the wick up here, and then they go straight down. That's how it is. Open, high, low, close. If we can break through this goddamn level and these right here, then maybe we'd go up, right? But we have a fucking shit show right here, and it doesn't want to break through it. Oh my god, do you see this? It just doesn't want to go above this fucking shit right here. This bullshit. Sideways fucking open. All this volume went to nothing. I still think we want to go up though, man. I don't know why it doesn't do it. Yeah, bro, there's no way we don't go up. Watch it, dude. Watch it stall here again. Look at this.
It will have broke the trend.
Not really. No, a trend break is like, it needs to get the fuck away from it hella far. Also, it needs to get above these right here. You see this fucking sideways shit? It needs to get all the way above these wicks and every. Oh well.
It broke above it.
Well, there we go. All right, 616.25 is my take profit for this. So it will make me back some of my, well, most all of my money and a little extra if it does come and tap that. Hopefully it does. It seems like a level that's very possible. And we'll go break even where? Very soon. If it doesn't rate me. Oh, now look at that. Now look at that, huh? We're closing back in the range. We never broke out of it. We didn't break out, Josh. We almost did, right? But then we created this fucking fat retard wick, right? Meaning we're still in this fucking sideways bullshit. We need to close above this fucking wick right here. That's what I want. That's good. It needs to stay above there for 30 seconds. It's struggling though. You see how it's going down a lot every time it comes above this? Okay, that's good. We need this 15 seconds. Just stay up there. See, and now we're dumping. So remember how the last 15 seconds they just use it to fucking make a fake move and then shoot it down or something?
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens here though. We have 4 seconds. 2, 1, and yeah, okay, it closed above. I like that now. It did hit my break even. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. I want this candle to flip a little bit upwards and then I'll go break even. Yeah, okay, I'm going break even. Um, Please don't shoot down for me. Please don't. Knowing the market and what it just did today, it probably fucking will rate me and shit. Should I just take the 1-to-1? Make it like I never traded.
I would just stay break even and see what happens.
Yeah,
Personal.
that's what I do usually. It looks like I'm gonna get fucking raped though again. Strong sellers, but it's not moving nowhere. I like that. You see when we're pumping up from here and we have these huge sellers? That's sellers getting absorbed. They need to do that this whole candle. Oh, now the strong sellers are actually good enough. Bounce off the midpoint of this, please. No. Bounce. Up. Off of it. Up. That's a good bounce. Just stay bouncing, maybe? No. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm getting break even. There's no way I don't. Oh, here it comes. Yep. Oh, break even. Here we come. I'm actually tired of this bullshit. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I should have taken it, Josh.
Oh,
And you know what we're doing, Josh? We're bouncing again. So we hit my break even, and now we're bouncing up again. So we're having a perfect trade opportunity right after I got raped. And now I'm just gonna enter. Fuck it. Still have money to spare. I think we're gonna go up again. Oh man. That looks too good to avoid it, honestly.
you think I should get in? So,
It's up to you.
like a buy, you're going for a buy.
It's just going, man. I hope it keeps going. I shouldn't have gone break even. I knew it, man.
Yeah, I'll try to get it with you.
It's a little late of an entry now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too far.
Right now, we could get a pullback though. I think we might just go though.
Yeah, looks like it. Well, good
Oh,
luck.
we are just going.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, let's see where this goes, eh? Hopefully. Oh, nope, never mind. We're not going much far, huh? Just gonna dump down, huh? Swear to God, if we just don't just pump. I'm expecting this pump, man. I'm expecting it. You know, if this doesn't happen, I'm very surprised. Look, we're forming a little uptrend, right? I expect it to go up from there. We have like 2,000 buyers. Yeah. What the fuck? We're going the fuck up. Hello? Fuck you got there?
Crap.
Yep. Look at this. It's retarded ass range. Go up, then go down. Then go up, then go down. Maybe pick a side for once, eh? What about that? Whatever happened to that? I swear we just tap one level and the market overreacts like retarded. Oh my god, bro. Do you see what I'm seeing right
I
now?
see what you're
I just don't get it. It's like after I get in a trade, it shows me what I want, and then I'll go like break even or some shit, and then it'll boom. It's like, what did you put in your pocket? Did I just see you put something in your pocket right there? And then it just boom, taken. Yeah, today's definitely a fucking annoying day for the market. I can't lie. Oh, we're slowly trickling down. Slowly trickling down. Oh, now we're just gonna fucking rape my... Yeah, just rape me again. Why not? Why not go down? For no reason? Sounds good to me. What the fuck? What are we going down off of? We didn't touch anything at all. We didn't take anything either. We didn't take a high. We didn't take a... Bro, we're just bouncing off of nothing. And now we're bouncing down off this level, remember? The high that I wanted us to take? We're bouncing down off of it. Like, that's the worst thing you want to see in a trade like this. Is that we're starting a downtrend. Off of what? Off of this fucking fast fucking bullshit, man. Today is not a good day, bro. At all. Even if I win, it's not a good day. Like, this is just the worst day ever, man. I've seen worse actually, but like, what the fuck happened here? You know? What caused this? Alright, we're coming back to the trend line, which is great. We need to go up now. Or we can stay sideways and just fucking piss me off even more. I mean, that's alright too. Yep, thank you. Why not? Because, like, why have a good auction when you can just, like, just sell and buy for the same price always? You know? Who cares about the economy and, like, improving it when we can just buy and sell for the same price on every single asset ever? Jesus Christ, man! Indecisive candle much? We're not going anywhere at all. Candle's literally closing where it fucking opened. Look at that. We just got an inch of movement upwards. Oh. Can we complete the move now? I've been waiting for this move. Look at all these buyers. You're telling me we don't want to go up yet. Are you telling me we don't want to go up? You want to go sideways in this range still for a couple more hours or something? Yep, it does. It still does. I just don't see it. I don't see the vision. I don't see what they could be looking for right now.
Man, today fucking sucks.
Yo, why? Why me? And then we pump. Down, up, down, up, down, up. That's like, come on, bro. I just don't know why we're going down right now. I don't. We also have equilibrium to fill up here, Josh. And we filled equilibrium right here. This equilibrium. So we should go up. Plus we're bouncing off this, 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 this trend line, this zone. Like, we're bouncing off like everything. And oh my God, bro. Just we get up to where we were before, and then it's like time to sell, guys. Right? Yep, look. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Do not trade this shit, bro. Holy fuck. Definitely don't trade this, Josh. I just think we're gonna go up, you know? I think overall we're gonna go up. This is the worst shit ever. Oh, I'll start sharing my screen now because someone wants to watch. Don't be mad if I crash out right now. This is kind of like the worst market I've ever seen today. We're kind of going to my target though, so hopefully we can actually, start moving. Look, Josh, we're gonna take this high right here, and we're just gonna start going down again, because fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Right, watch. We're gonna tap this. We're not gonna break above it, and we're just gonna go in the range again. That's what I bet you. Cause like, why have a good move? You know, we already had it. We already had the 500, 800 point move. Why have a good move now? It would be cool, but I just bet it won't happen. See how we're struggling to go up now? It's like, okay, let's go down. And well, we closed above this line. I like that. So we're kind of forming more of an uptrend. I'm waiting. I'll be happy with any amount of money made today, to be honest. As long as it's money made and not lost. We're getting close to my take profit. Oh, looks like I was right. We're going back down. Fucking bullshit, man. I just don't see the vision, dude. I don't see the vision. I don't see why we would want to go in this range for multiple hours. I don't see why we wouldn't want to go take these highs up here. Because we have like a million highs to take. This gap right here that we're tapping off of. See this shot? You see this shit, Josh? I was right. We don't want to go nowhere. Just a little move up, straight down. Look at this shit. It just canceled out everything we just did. Everything we just waited for. Almost gone. Oh, I like that though. That's a nice move up that. But we're just going to keep going though. We're going to keep going. Like that spike up was just artificial in my opinion. Watch. We're just going to go right back down. I'm going to wait for it though. I'm going to just wait for it. I think we're going to go up, you know. It's only a matter of time. The market would just do what I expect it to do. That's nice, you know, I like that. I want to go break even soon, but like look at that. We take this high, look at this new high now. We took it and now we just had a spike down from it. Like it's like every new high that we create, we have to sell from it or else we're gonna get fucking, you know, thrown in jail or something. Like come on, bro. Just trade the market the way you trade the market, not like this retarded bullshit, whatever's going on right here. Stupid motherfuckers at the banks, man. We're so close to my take profit though. It would be cool if it hit it. Yeah, it would be. So now they know I put my stop loss at break even, so they're gonna come hunt me. They're gonna come hunt my stop loss. What do you say?
Put BB up there.
BB?
That's what's not fucking working.
This is what's going on, man. This is why we weren't fucking moving big. This is why we weren't moving big. What the fuck?
Why are you regulated?
Why are you regulated? This is why we weren't moving big, bro. He's got a little Israeli bow tie. There we go. Or it's like his little cap hat. You know?
Yeah.
It's his yarmulke. Why are you regulated?
Why are you regulated?
I wouldn't be regulated if I were you. Why are you regulated? I'm not regulated.
Chief
Regulator explains how he's not regulated. Josh,
regulator. Why
bro.
are you regulated?
Josh, an inch away, 6 points away from TP, and look what are we doing? We're reversing back down.
That's fucking scary.
It's just the greed they talked about in the Bible. It's the Jew. Put the Jew on the screen, and now they're trying to fucking give me a Judas swing. And so that's what they're doing. I put the Jew on the screen, they're giving me a Judas swing. Fake move down, right up to my TP. We'll see. Right? Bruh. Why are you regulating me right now? Oh, nice. Entire last 2 minutes just wiped from the earth, essentially. I just wasted the last 2 minutes of time just waiting for it to come up. Oh my God, Josh, do you see this shit?
Yeah.
I went break even, and as soon as I went break even, it starts going down, Josh.
That's fucked, Jay.
Oh my God, it's actually moving big too, Josh. It's gonna hit me at break even.
Yeah,
It doesn't even want to come up here. It like actually wants me to fucking lose. That's actually gonna, dude, I'm gonna crash the fuck out, dude. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm right here. I'm literally right here. And it wants to come back in the range that it's been in for the last, what, 30 minutes? Oh, Judas swing? Did I call it? No, I didn't. Yeah. Don't get happy, Scott. You're not you're not gonna win. Let's be real here. The market just did some retarded shit all day today. You can't be expecting a win. Whoa. Yeah, no. Judas swing, closing below trend line, bouncing off this high now to the downside. I'm screwed. Just gonna be down. Yep, Josh. We inversed like 2 gaps, Josh. Meaning we're bearish. Bruh.
Bro, this is a shitty ass day.
Yeah, this is the worst day I've actually probably seen in my entire life.
Dude, I got the worst time to get in town.
Oh yeah, dude, with the oil and the war, this is pretty much the worst.
At the same
This is
time,
literally
day.
the worst time to start day trading in like ever. Like if you wanted to start day trading, now is the worst. So congratulations. Yep, slow move. So slow grind down straight to my break even. Right? Like we almost hit TP, but nope. Not here.
Did you win today?
I'm about to, but actually I was 6 points away from winning. And well, it decided to start going towards my break even now.
No.
What about you? You made a band off of this bullshit. What'd you fucking do, Jose?
I shorted at 527.
Five what?
527.
Why did you short at 527?
That was yesterday's high.
Oh, it was. Or not yesterday's high, but a high from yesterday. Not the high, but
Well, I have it for yesterday's high.
it's not. It's not though. If you go and look, yesterday's high is this right here, the Asia high.
For me, it's New York high.
That's not New York high though. That's also not New York high. That's that's London high.
For me,
Yeah, yeah. Shit's I don't understand that shit, man. Yeah, valid. We're kind of having the Judas swing that I expected, Josh, to take these lows, right? Oh fuck, motherfucker, man. We always looks like we might get TP after all. Look at this, Josh. We took this low with the Judas swing. As I said, there would be a Judas swing, right? Judas swing to the low. Now we're kind of flipping up. We just need to inverse these gaps, which is not happening right now. As right now it's respecting the gaps, meaning we're probably cooked. But if we inverse this gap, as we're doing right now, almost slow grind through it, we may be able to get up. That's horrible. We're starting the downtrend. Look at this. This is horrible right there. The fact that it just shot down there, horrible. That means we're starting this downtrend. Off of what? There's another high right here. Yeah. Dude, like, I just want to get out of today with like $100, if not $50. Give me $10, dude. 10. $10 today and I'm fine. Like, come on, bro. This is the shittiest day ever. At least I'm up like fucking 2 grand still.
I want 500.
You're up 500?
I want 500.
You want 500 today?
Yeah, but I mean, look at today.
Well, yeah, you're not getting that. Unless you take one of these trades, you know? See, okay, it came up and took this high almost, but it didn't.
Yep. It looks like bullshit, dude.
It's just doing bullshit.
It looks like
It tapped this shit, and then it said, "Fuck you, Scott. You're gonna have to wait in the range again." You know?
Dude, it's been doing 30
Look,
minutes
6 minutes.
of
Yo,
lollygagging.
yeah, it's 10 points away again, and now it wants to reverse again. I picked a pretty good TPA, one that it doesn't want to touch.
Yeah, it's allergic to that one.
It's coming up though, slow grind. I'll just have to wait. I just put my stop loss at 273 or some shit, like so I make back whatever I just lost. Nope, it's already there. Right back down. I'm gonna crash the fuck out, man. Can I have like one exception? Jesus, of your mercy. Oh my God, Josh, look at this shit. Bro! Yo, what the fuck? Dude, I actually have been in this trade for fucking like over 15 minutes now. Just waiting for it to come right here. That's it. And it's literally there. And just, come on. It's literally there, bro. I don't know what you want me to do, market. It wants to go up here. I know it wants to. I know it does. For a fact. Follow the BB, bro. Right? Like, come on, bro. There we go. Flip. You don't want to go down. I know for a fact you don't want to. There's nothing down there for you. You already did it. You already went down there like for the entire last month. We've been in a downtrend for an entire last month, Josh. So if we don't go up, I'm just like, I'm astonished. I don't get it. I don't get why we wouldn't. Bro. Bro, now we're going sideways. Look at this. Sideways. Instead of going up, instead of using this volume for something good, it just wants to go sideways in a retarded side auction. Hello? Please? I know, BB's watching, isn't he? Should I get him off the screen? Do you think that's the issue, Cash? He said he's watching. Is he watching over me or is he looking down on me? That's the real question. He's probably looking down on me. Oh! Oh! No, nigga. Do not. No, nigga. No. My nigga, you can't. You actually just can't. You actually just can't do that to me right now. One tick? If it's one tick, I'm actually. Yo, what the fuck? Look at this. What the fuck? We were one tick away from my take profit, and now we're actually just dumping. Cash, did you just see that? It hit my take profit. Like, look at this. It is at where my profit is. I'm thinking of just taking the fucking money, dude.
You honestly maybe should. I was thinking like you should do that.
I don't know, man.
Maybe it'll work, you know, I understand holding it, so.
Yeah, we're dumping now. I'm gonna get break evened, bro. Fucking retarded ass market, bro. Oh my fucking God. Look at this, Josh. It's going straight down. There's no way it goes up anymore. I don't believe it'll go up again. I think I'm just gonna get railed.
Yeah.
Please, God, spare my fucking soul and sanity. Nope. God is not merciful. Look at that. Look at that, Josh. Now instead of being up 300, I just nope. Right to break even. Why don't ya? You know? Why don't ya? Actually, the worst day ever on Earth. Not the Holocaust, not the murder of the fucking
Planet Earth.
not the murder of the fucking 6 million Christians by the Bolsheviks. It's goddamn this, bro. Look at this shit, bro. I basically am up nothing now. It hit my take profit for $370 and it didn't give me my money. It said, fuck you. We're not going to actually fill your order because the market doesn't work like that. You don't fill orders anymore. It just fucking moves and it says, fuck you. Dude, I did everything right. What did I do wrong? Entered on the line. I entered on the line. We had a perfect rejection off this, 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 tapped this line and didn't fill me. That doesn't make any sense at all. That just doesn't. Cuz it's moving perfectly and it's not tapping my shit. And now it's tapping perfectly to the downside. You see that? It tapped this perfectly, and we're moving to the downside perfectly. Perfectly to rape my fucking skull. Yeah, today is horrible. Might kill myself. Like, bro, can I have, like, can I have a chance for once in my life to just be happy?
No, the chart just looks like a mess.
It is a mess, bro. It's
Dude,
just
look at
throw
that.
up.
It looks like a cat.
It's like someone threw the fuck up on a chart.
Oh yeah, that too. What's that?
I know it wants to go up and take this, bro.
I'm gonna go
I
to
still
the
know it wants to. I don't know why it hasn't. Oh, come on, we're so close. You see it moving up? Cash, it's trying to fucking bait me and, make me happy. It's just fucking with me. I should have made money today, but, that's alright. You lose sometimes, you win sometimes, Cash. Right? And, I should have made money right here when it came up here, but I don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't know why it didn't get me out of the trade. Because right here, when it taps this line right here, it should get me out of the trade immediately. And it tapped it. I mean, you can literally see the fact that it tapped the line. It might not have like shot through it like crazy, which that's usually the best thing it does is it shoots through it like crazy. But if it taps it even touches it a little bit, it should immediately, give me my profit. That's the thing. So we inverse this gap right here. I don't use gaps very often, so don't focus on those. But we inverse this gap, so I have hope that it will go back up again. But as soon as I have hope, what does it do? It starts to go down, right? This motherfucker right here is listening to me talk, and as soon as I get hope, he like vanquishes it from my soul. I hope so, man. Like I just want to go on with my day and go to the gym, and I have to go play fucking pool with my friend in like an hour and 30 minutes. And if it keeps doing this shit, I'm not gonna have time to play pool. Because I have to fucking sit and watch this bullshit all goddamn day. Oh, right back down. That last minute that we just pumped upwards, that last move upwards right here, it's pretty much useless now because it just got completely railed by this last candle. Oh, wow. I still think we want to go up. I just don't see why we wouldn't go up here. It's astonishing to me that we even moved downwards a little bit. Come on, pump through here. Pump through here, please. I've been waiting for like fucking 40 minutes. 40 minutes long this trade has been, and I just want to leave. I'm tired of sitting around. Holy mother of God, bro. It did exactly what I don't want it to do at this level. I don't want it to reverse off of it. And that's exactly what it's doing. Go up. Oh my fucking God. Dude, that's just fucking horrible. That's actually just fucking horrible. I'm going to get, no, it's not going to hit. I'm sorry, dude, but this is not going to hit. There's no, I don't think it's going to go up anymore, to be honest. From what I just saw here. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit, bro? I don't see the point of this movement, man. I just don't see, like, it's not giving me, if it wanted to go down, it's reacting as if it wants to go down, but it hasn't gone down. Like here it reacted like it wanted to go down. Here it reacted like it wanted to go down. All of throughout this, it made it look like it wanted to go down and only went up. And it's doing the same thing. So hopefully it'll just go up, right? But fuck, do it. Just fucking do it already, you know? Fuck. It's there. Look, it's there. It is literally right there, man. Like within like my clutches right here. And nope, right back down. Yep. As soon as I say something. I can't have it, man. I just can't have anything nice. I don't see the point of this. I don't see the point of this movement downwards, bro. We've been trying to buy this whole fucking time. And you have the opportunity to buy and you don't take it? Buy. Look, they bought here, 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 bought here. And you telling me you want to do it again? You've already done it like 8 times. Buy more. Buy up here, how about? Fuck. What the fuck? Please? Oh, man. I'm just sleepy, man. I'm hungry, I'm sleepy, I just want to fucking eat food. I don't want to fucking stare at this bullshit anymore. Because it's fucking bullshit. Look at this. Right here, we just don't want to go above this now. We're right here, we're really close, right? But we don't want to go above this. Not right here. Why go above this when we can just go right back down, you know? And do the same thing we've been doing for the last 30 minutes. Why? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it gonna happen? Holy shit, is it gonna happen? Yes! Finally, bro! Fuck! Finally! I fucking knew it! It hit my fucking order, finally, bro. After like the most god-awful sideways moving. Here, look, Josh. Josh, look at this.
Hold on, I gotta go get some ass.
No, look at this though. Look.
Dude, I feel sick.
You're about to throw up? Shit, I'm about to throw up, man. I've been waiting for that for hours. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. And today was the worst timing for patience. Like usually it happens within a couple minutes, Cash. Usually it happens within a couple minutes. But this took, fuck, I can't even speak. This shit took fucking like 40 to make not even that much money. It took like 40 minutes. Bro. Holy shit, only four, like, it was 40 minutes to make $112. That's like horrible. Oh my god. It was BB though. Thank you, BB. I love you. I'm sorry they had to murder you so mercilessly. Do you think he's still alive?
Um, I don't know. I feel like they could,
They're just faking it.
even if he was alive, I think that they would fuck with us like that.
Yeah.
Even that, you
To
know.
make us believe he's not.
Well, testing technology on the public is something they do all the time.
Sure. Look at this. Look at this, Josh. I just knew he would go up, right? My original thought was downwards, right? But when we did this, you see this downtrend? When we broke out of it, immediately I switched, right? And that's why I bought here. Remember?
Yeah.
Um, and like, what the fuck, man? I bought all the way back here, and it took that long. See that? For a 1 to 1, for a 1 to 1.5 especially, you know? Like at that point, it wasn't even worth it to trade today, right?
No, it really wasn't.
I made money though. I have $3,000 in my account here.
Hold on.
Yep. Oh, and it's gonna go here too. I wanted it to go up here. I wanted it to go up here. That's what I really wanted to hold to, Josh. These two. But after I saw everything right here, all this buying and bullshit, I just couldn't handle it, you know? All right, Cash. That's a that's kind of a bad example of how often or how good the days go for me usually. Usually they go a lot better. I mean, I did end up winning, so they did go good. The day did go good. I did win, right? I can't complain. But usually it's a lot quicker and easier than that, you know? Holy fuck. Plus the reason for that, Cash, I'll show you what the reason for that whole horrible shit was. This thing, this fucker. The market never does this. See this right here? Massive buying candle. Ridiculous, yeah. Looks like Drake's dead. But yeah, usually we don't see that. All right, let me remove everything. Or actually, I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah, let me take a picture of this real quick, Cash, and we can start teaching you a little bit of stuff. I'm only gonna teach you for about like an hour, if that's all right. We can do more today also, like if you want to learn more today, but I have some stuff to do at 8:30. But I feel like an hour might be more than enough for you to ask questions and get the point across, to be honest. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like 40 minutes, whatever, right? I'll get to it like right now then. I think I already took my screenshot. All right, so you want to just refresher on the basics, and that's about it, huh? And then a little bit of the strategy. Because I got you then. I got you. I'm your man. Yep. All right, refresher. Let me show you this real quick. Copy this, paste that. Copy this, paste that. Okay. Upwards and downwards candles. As you can see on my chart, I don't have the green, right? The green is the white one right here. This white one is essentially green. Think of it as like that, okay? I think that's simple for you. You don't seem like a simple-minded person, so hopefully I can teach you very easily. A lot of people, they can be very simple-minded in this stuff, and it's hard for me to teach them, and it pisses me off, but I'm sure you're fine. All right, upwards candle consists of an open, which happens right here. I can show you right now where that happens. I'll go on the 5 minute, for example. Right? This upwards candle right here, it opened here. See? At this level. As it says right here, open. The low was right here. Right? The close is right here. And the high is right here. Let me explain what those are. Alright, the open is where it opens on whatever time frame you're on. So say I'm on the 5 minute. Every 5 minutes, one of this opens, right? One of these candles opens. Right here. So like, say I was like right here, right? Boom, 5 minutes passes, it opens, and then boom, it does its movement. You get that? So the open Yeah, oh, it's very simple. Yeah. Open, close. The open is the open of the 5 minutes, right? And so what I mean by 5 minutes is like it's 7:19 right now. When it's 7:20, that means a 5 minute closed and another 5 minute opened. It's that simple, right? And then the highs and lows is just where it's been, but not where the body is. So the body is like this huge thick thing, and the wick is the thin, right? And so when we open somewhere, it will move. It will move initially either downward or upward. Regardless of its movement, it will create these wicks usually. Right here, this one doesn't have a top wick. That's because we just went straight up and closed. We didn't go back down a little bit. But these wicks kind of tell a story, right? This is the story essentially. We open, we go down, is what I'm thinking, right? We could have gone, with an open, up, right? But this is the most normal thing that happens. We'll open, we'll go down, create a wick right here, as you can see, this wick right here. We'll create that wick, and then we'll go up, create this wick right here by going up, and then we'll come down and close right here. And you know where the closing level is now, because, well, I just showed you. It's the exact opposite for the black candles, right? So what happened here? We opened here, we closed here, then we opened here, created a wick, went down, created another wick, and then closed here. And then what we do, we opened here. Are you getting this concept of open and closes? Because then now you can tell exactly where the candles are going, right? So we went down, we ended up, coming all the way up here, came all the way down here, closed right here, opened here, went up, closed right here, opened here, went down, closed here, opened here, went down, closed here, opened here. You get that? Bet. And then also, if you want to understand this better, you can go to the knowledge base. I'll copy the link for you real quick and put it in here. You can go there to what I just sent in the chat, and it'll show you these two things, and it'll show you some examples of like uptrends and downtrends. So if you get that concept, very good. All right. Now let me show you like an uptrend, right? This is like an example of an uptrend, right? So an uptrend essentially consists of consecutive candles repeatedly closing above previous candles. For example, creating higher highs and higher lows. Can you understand, like, can you guess what like higher highs and higher lows are? I just want to see how smart you are, Can you guess what that is? Yeah, you get that? Okay, yeah, because you said you already knew some stuff, right? So boom. Higher low, higher low, Even this can be considered like a higher low. Right? So very simple, right? Uptrend. Whoa, hold on. Uptrend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, we'll skip over that. Yeah, basically creating liquidity. Yeah. Well, the greatest thing about this is like liquidity can be everywhere, right? So people are always like, oh, liquidity's at these lows or highs, right? Liquidity's at these lows or highs, right? Sure, right? But it can also be at like this low, right? Or this low, or this low. Look at this low. We swept this liquidity right here. Cash. We swept this liquidity right here of this one by wicking it. And look what we did a couple minutes later. If someone took that trade, holy fuck, they've made a bag, Like the biggest bag of all time, right? But yeah, you see liquidity is damn near everywhere. You can like mark out, look at this, there's a gap. I don't know if you've traded ICT. Gaps can be liquidity. Oh, you have to be real good. You have to be real good, I mean, the fact that I even predicted what just happened today was astonishing to me, to be honest. But look, we just kept going. We hit my take profit finally up here. This is where my take profit was. And then we just kept going. Look, I could have just held that and made like a lot more money. But according to my rules, I get out at certain levels, right? Like these highs and lows, remember? or whatever, I get out at certain levels because it's easier for liquidity to be moved around there, right? Orders are filled easier at these levels that I had marked out. Oh shit, my monitor turned off a little bit. Hold on. Give me a second. But you get the concept, right? Fucking shitty ass monitor. Great, great. So yeah, levels move shit, right? And these levels where we find them through this indicator, right? I think I recall you saying you watched my video, so you probably already seen me set up this indicator. If you didn't watch the full video, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? It's an hour long of me just like rambling about random shit, right? But if you saw this in the video, this is ball knowledge, right? I'm gonna include it in the knowledge chat I sent recently. Oh, bet. Perfect. That's exactly what you wanted to do. Perfect. So yeah, you basically get this. You go into like indicators and get it. It's by Rob Minty, FXN Asian Session Range, right? And you're able to just set all these what's it called? All these specific times where sessions start. So the session opens are very relevant to levels, right? For me, these are my like other settings, right? I like to have it on like red for Asia, yellow for London, blue for New York. Excuse me, but yeah, that's just about it. So we just we get that what's it called? These the session range. And based off the session range is where we find our levels. Could you guess where our levels might be? Like, I'll just show you one example. Guess where like another would be. There's one right here. All right. This one right here is what you're talking about. I'm assuming. Yeah, perfect. You're already goated, bro. You're already the goat. Yeah, so we have a high right here. And we have, yeah, you're locked. You're already locked, right? You're more locked than a lot of people I teach, I can't lie. You're dialed. So we have this high right here. Remember that you just saw me mark that out for an example so you could guess, right? But you see this high? So I marked out the wick of the high, right? You saw me do that. I like to mark these zones right here. You see these zones? I like to mark the zone and then the top. This is how I do it because it makes it very obvious to me. So you see this? This is the very important level right here. You know, the top of the wick. But you can also mark out the wick and it'll give you another good zone to trade off of, right? You smoking? Oh hell yeah, I'll smoke too in a second. Let me teach brother over here for a minute. But yeah, you see this wick? we end up rejecting because I mean, well, we wicked down. That was the high, right? At the highest point we went down because that's why it's the highest point. It's the highest point we went to. Okay, I'm sure. Yeah, that's easy to grasp. But yeah, so we went down from it, and then we had a retest. We call this the break and retest. Break, retest, right? Very obvious, very easy. On the retest, we don't just set a limit order like this. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't just like expect it to come in here and just go straight down, right? Because that's just like being predictive. We don't want to be predictive. Remember this, we don't want to be predictive, we want to be reactive. I like to predict where we might go for the day, but I react off of these levels to take good trades, right? So what you do is you react. For example, I would have reacted like, oh, let's buy here, right? Why? Because look at this like kind of doji wicking the zone. We're failing to go below the zone. We're bouncing up off of it. Buy, right? Fucking buy. I wish you got in the stream earlier because then you would have been able to see me buy. Yeah, it's rejecting it. Yeah. I wish you got in the stream earlier. You would have been able to see me buy, but I know like you're busy. You probably had to eat breakfast or whatever. It's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't shame anybody for not wanting to do certain things because it's your life, right? But we were rejecting right here, so you could have bought and you could have made a shit ton of money right here on this long. And then right here, look at this perfect rejection, right? Right here. Or honestly in here. Wherever it has like a nice wick on a level, it's literally peak, bro. Right? So boom, we have like a nice little stop loss, and then we can target. What can we target? The other zone. This is where you make some real money, right? When you take a bounce off a zone to another zone. This would have been $1,250 right here. If I took this. All right. But look at this is an art. This is an art form, man. Look at this. Rejection here, bought here. So you could have sold here, take profit right here, then get in another trade for a long, and then take profit right here. And that could have been this could have been one trade after another. You know, you could have placed trades back to back to back. Boom, boom, right? Boom, boom, right? That's $2,000 or whatever. Like within a span of what? That is 2 hours long, so. But if you're willing to wait 2 hours, you can have 2,000, alright? It's not, you know, that's more than average. Look at this. So we fall below this, kind of like a break, right? You could have, shorted here, to be honest. It just doesn't look as clean. You know how it's not like wicking like crazy? I mean, it is wicking right here, but we like it to wick this line. See this line right here? The zones work too, like this, but the line is the strongest, like I said, right? So we wick this. Stop loss goes always right above the zone. And then you target like a 1 to 4, 1 to 3. As you can tell, it goes way longer. Like you could hold this for a long time and make a lot of money. But yeah, we see we're rejecting here. And then what happens when we get to it again? Now we have some good rejections right here. You know? You probably would have gotten stopped out, honestly. But it looks like a good setup, right? Doesn't this setup look great? According to what I've been showing you? I think so, right? You probably would have been stopped for sure, right? Right here on this fucking stupid wick, right? Annoying. Stupid, annoying wick, right? You would have gotten stopped out. But look at that, you know? It would have been a good if you got in after this wick right here instead of like through this whole chop, you could have a nice like, you know, 1 to 4 again. Notice how like most of these trades go for a 1 to 4 if it's moving good. That's almost a guaranteed $1,000 every time you take a good trade. Which is great, man. I love it. So yeah, we have this huge pump through these levels, right? Pretty annoying. I'm going to move on past the highs and lows now. We're going to move to the opens. An open is this, right? Oh, right, wrong level, wrong level. This right here, 5 a.m. zone. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You live on the you live in Cali too. So yeah, 5 a.m. our time. Perfect. All right. At 5 a.m., we have loads of liquidity being engineered. Remember how before you said we're like making liquidity by making those highs and lows? This is damn near the same type of concept, except for we have this huge zone, right? In this case, it's huge, so huge that it's like worse to trade, but I traded it today. You kind of saw me trade it. I entered like pretty damn late right here. But this is the example, you know? You saw me hit TP on it too. You know? Right? And that's how you know, you see we kind of wicked the top of the zone. After all that fucking bullshit chop, yeah. But you see how we chopped around the top of the zone. We did not want to go lower. We just chopped, right? And then what did we do? We broke out of the chop. So this is the chop. We broke out of the chop right here. What did we do? We came back. So break, retest, right? Entry. And then what? Take profit at a high. Boom. Right? With this zone, we use the top and midpoint for longs. We buy off the top and the middle. We don't buy off the bottom. We buy off the top and the middle, okay? Now, if we were to come below the zone, for example, like this, and then come up into it like that, we can take shorts. Or like this. Right? Do you get the concept of that? These are the possible trades you can take with the zone, right? Right? And that's damn near the strategy, bro. You know, that's damn near the strategy. Other than like, I use trend lines and stuff too. to make stuff more easy to comprehend and obvious to me, right? So you see this? This is why I knew we were going up, because we had such a great uptrend forming, even though we were shit and sideways. We had such a great uptrend. Not only that, we had the bounce right here off the top. And well, we might have broken the uptrend right here, but if I probably go ahead and do this, you know, there's still an uptrend, you know. Here's another uptrend, right? So we just broke the uptrend to create another one. But yeah, so essentially we just mark out these levels. So I described the levels to you. I'll explain why we mark those, because you were right about the doji right here, you know? You were right about that. We mark these levels because they're huge liquidity points and pools of interest that the banks like to use, right? So for example, this high is an Asia high. They love to use it to, for example, sell in this example. And then here's an Asia low. They love to use it to buy right here. And then eventually they used it to sell. The thing with these levels is I don't usually leave them marked out if they get broken through. So you see all these levels right here? If they get broken through like this with this huge fucking Drake candle, and if it gets closed above, that's the biggest part. If it closes above it right here, because you know where the closures are now, we opened here, we closed here, we closed above these levels, so they're irrelevant, right? But here's the thing, that's why today was so damn hard. We closed above every single level I wanted, bro. All of this, all of these levels within this like kind of cube, those are all the levels I wanted to use for Monday, bro. I know, right? All the levels I wanted to move for fucking all the levels I wanted to use for Monday were fucking shit, and so that's why I was already pissed today. I was already really pissed, and then it does this fucking sideways bullshit. So that's why I'm crashing out. I mean, you said valid crash out, so I agree. You know, it is a valid crash out. But like, bro, holy fuck, you know, Jesus fucking Christ. Um, but yeah, you know, it's simple, eh? Like, what do you think, dude? Like, you just mark out these highs and lows, and if you're not retarded, then you understand that this is London high, you know, right? And then you understand this is London low. You already marked out London low, bro. You knew that this was London low, so you were right about that. But yeah, like, high, low. Quite simple. What else can I show you? Yeah, targeting zones is the method. Not only targeting zones, mainly taking bounces off the zones, right? You can target like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 without even targeting a zone. Targeting zones will get you lots of money. It is the method, right? You will get hella money from targeting zones. But, God, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? Oh, I marked out the wrong thing. Oops, no wonder. There we go. But yeah, the main thing is taking the bounces off them. So like this one right here. Usually, if it's good enough, right? We just take like a 1 to 2. Yeah. We just take a 1 to 2. So you see the risk to reward. I don't know if you understand risk to reward well. But a 1 to 2 means we're getting 2 times our money. We'll either take a 1 to 2, a 1 to 3, or a 1 to 4. Any much more than that, you're asking for maybe, you know, the trade to fail. Like I said, you can target highs like that if you have crazy balls and get like six times your money, right? Yeah, it's like risk 10 to make 20. So say 1 to 2, yeah, 1 to 2 would be you're risking $10 to make 20. 1 to 3, $10 to make 30. 1 to 4, $10 to make 40. So in my case, let me give you an example. If I entered right here, let's say I bought fucking, let's say I bought fucking five contracts of NASDAQ, right? If I bought 5 contracts of NASDAQ with a 25-point stop, that should be 250 bucks. Yep. Right down here, it says 2,500, but on MNQ, it would be 250, right? That's how much I was risking today. Now, if I target the 1 to 2, what do you think it is? It's 500 bucks. I make 500 bucks if it taps that now. Which it did instantaneously, right? Like that would have been 1 minute. It would have taken you 1 minute to make $500 just then, right? And then up here. Yeah, right here. Right there is 2 minutes to make $750, right? So if you waited 2 minutes this morning, you could have had 750 if you knew how to trade my strat. Oh, wait a couple more minutes, maybe like 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes, you just made $1,000. It's that simple. And that's just the bounce off the zone. I'm not even targeting highs or anything, you know? Right? If I were to target this fucking high, that's $1,600, bro. It's that simple, man. I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do, Cash? Just so you fully grasp this, so you fully grasp this more. It's gonna be recorded and stuff. And I'm gonna post it on my YouTube, so you'll be able to see the entirety of me teaching you. So everything I taught you just now, you'll be able to review it. Nah, you don't. Just purely the bounce if you wanted. That's how I used to trade it before I learned all these other confluences. Before I learned like the uptrend and shit. You see like this nice ass uptrend. Before I learned that there's an there's ways to mark shit out. I would just look at this fucking zone, wait for the reaction, and take the fucking bounce. Like that's how simple this shit is, for real. You could do that without any other confluences. I just use the confluences because they're, well, the confluence. It gives me more conviction. So for example, like, and I target usually the nearest high, or 1 to 2, 1 to 4, from 1 to 2 to 1 to 4. If there's a really close high, like say, you should look at all these highs right here, right? All these highs right here. There's no reason not to, right? At that point, because then like, you're risking just not hitting your TP, right? All these random highs. All right, so I could have targeted this one. It's because it's sticking out a little bit, or like this one, or like this one, right? Either all of them would have won, But yeah. If you like targeting the nearest high, this is just something you'll get with your own experience, You'll figure out if you like taking profit at like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, or you'll figure out if you like taking profit at highs. Personally, I love taking profit at high. I like both, right? It depends on the day. If it's really slow, I expect it not to take highs as much, and so I'll go for the 1 to 2. But if it's fast, like today, I expected it to be fast because I mean, look at this shit, right? If it's really fast, then I try to target highs and shit, which I did today. Today I targeted highs. Yeah, that's just about it, there's not much more to it. That's why it's so easy. Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, targeting ratios is slightly better. It's safer. Yeah. Safer. Better for making money? No. Safer for securing your money? Yes. It happens more often, right? I mean, look at this one, right? One minute to make 500 ain't too bad. If you wanted these highs, though, you could have made a lot more, but like, come on, $500 in 1 minute. Who's not taking that, No one in the world isn't taking $500 in a minute. There's no way, right? I don't think even Jeff Bezos makes $500 in a minute. That would be crazy if he did. Right? Right? Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, these zones, man, just bounces out of them, right? Like wicks. If you see nice large wicks, for example, these large wicks, like here, look at this. You could have taken this trade right here, pre-market. There was buys, right? Target this high right there, whatever. 1 to 3 RR, smacked. Boom. That's like 800 bucks. Very simple. I like to use some other confluences too, but I'm not gonna show you all of them, just because it can get you a little fucking, tweaked. Like this one right here, I call it equilibrium. TJR uses this a lot. I don't really like TJR and his trading style, but it works. This is equilibrium, right? So I always mark out equilibrium of some sort of range, right? I like to mark out loads of equilibrium, actually. Yeah. I like to mark out loads of equilibrium. So for example, you see this move right here, from here to here. 300-point move. Humongous, right? We're marking out the fucking equilibrium of that. And OTE. OTE is this, optimal trade entry. It's these levels right here. 1, 2, 3. These 3, right? What happens? We make this huge move right here. From here to here. And now we're moving down. What do we move down into? Equilibrium, discount, OTE. Equilibrium has premium up here. Premium is anything above the 50%. As you can see, this is 50%. And discount is anything below 50%, like here, right? We like to buy in discount and sell in premium. As you can see, we're currently selling in premium, right? Everything that I was just talking about is happening now. What happened? We came below into discount. We hit the perfect OTE level right here at market open. Fuck yeah, buddy. We hit the perfect OTE level right here. Buy up. What do? We get a break. Retest. What do we retest? We retest the zone. We also retest equilibrium. Now, a safer entry would be right here. As soon as you see it push above equilibrium, right? Boom, it pushed above equilibrium, you're in. Now you put your stop loss, maybe right here at OTE, the last OTE level. And now you have a perfect fucking 1 to 2, 1 to 3, target this high maybe, right? That's very protected. Not only that, trend. We've got the trend line too. That's like all of my confluence is aligning right there. So today, honestly, the trade I took today was a perfect trade. It was A+, right? It was just an unfortunate day. I mean, it played out perfectly. You saw it happen. It was just a bad day. But I was right, and I knew it would happen. I'm goated, dude. I'm telling you. I could call almost every move out. Remember when I said there would be a Judas swing? Judas swing. Judas swing. Move up. I was right. I just know this shit, man. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. I know when it looks bad. I know when it looks like it wants to do a certain thing. And it happens. Just fucking happens, man. Yeah, man, I'm just dialed, bro. When I wake up, I turn my fucking thinking cap on, bro. I make some mistakes. I can't lie, right? Nobody's perfect. I try my best. When I'm not emotional, because today I was very emotional. When I'm not emotional, I'm just a fucking trading robot, bro. I just get shit done. Right? I remember I used to call out every move and take every trade. I had to stop over trading because I would break consistency rule and they wouldn't pay me because I'm making too much money. So I had to actually stop making so much money so they would actually pay me. But yeah, look at this. Look at this right here. This is a trade. We have this high or whatever. It's not a session high really, so it's not as good. But look, boom. You could short off that right now. Or you could have shorted right here, I mean. Right there. You could even short off of it right now, right here. I wouldn't do it, but look at that. That's a 1 to 3, $750 immediately. If you traded 10 minutes ago and took this trade, $750. Light work. That simple, bro. All right, man. I'm going to call it, honestly. I feel like I've taught you a good amount. Yeah, I got it, right? Perfect, bro. But yeah, I'm going to call it. I hope I've taught you enough, right? Literally ask me anything. If you want to learn again, I'll teach you everything I just told you. I'll tell you it again. That's how I'm generous, man. I'm kind. I don't care if you're stupid or forget. I'm not calling you stupid, by the way, but I don't care if you're dumb. If you forget, I'll teach you the whole thing over again because it's literally that simple, you know? And also, it reinforces my own thoughts. It reinforces my own thought process. I always get better. Every time I teach someone, I get better myself, you know? So that's why I love teaching. That's why I started teaching, you know? I actually had a Discord before this, and I stopped teaching because I felt like I'm just not good enough, you know? And, well, I got fucking good, and I'm teaching again. Thank you, man. Everybody seems to be saying that, man. So it looks like I'm actually prepared. You're a great learner. That's for sure, dude. There's a lot of people out there they can't even. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, dude. That's what I love to hear. Because a lot of people they'll just be like, "Yeah, teach me, bro," and they'll do this like little mental masturbation, like, "Oh shit, I get it, man. I get it. I understand," and then they'll just go and not do shit. You know, like they'll be like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Bet, bet, bet. That's crazy. You just made a rack. That's crazy." And then they'll go and they'll just be like, "So how do I learn this shit?" And then I teach them, and they're like, "Oh, bet," and then I'll just go home and goon. It's like, bruh, are you for real? Are you just being like? Just say you don't want it. Just say you don't want to succeed at that point, bro. Exactly, bro. A bunch of fucking crash dummies, bro. It's like they just want to feel good. You know, they want to feel good about themselves, so they just tell themselves like, yeah, I'm learning trading. I got nothing to worry about. Trading's gonna help me succeed. But in reality, they're just like talking about it. They're not learning it. Yeah, me too. Those niggas are literally just fucking LARPs. Straight LARPs. They're literally LARPing like how do you LARP doing something, bro? Like I mean, not how do you LARP doing how do you LARP like trying to learn something, bro? For real? You're LARPing learning? At that point you're just fucking sub 80 IQ, bro. Yeah, like dude, if you're LARPing like reading a book, bro, you're actually sub fucking 100 IQ, bro. Yeah, it's stupid, bro. I'm telling you, people are out here doing this shit too, bro. It's like, come on, bro. You can't be actually that fucking stupid. Oh man, all right, yeah, all right. I had a great time, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love teaching. I hope you grasped it. You said you understand it. All right. I'm gonna test you though. This is the thing. It doesn't stop here. The mentorship doesn't stop here. I'm gonna give you some tests. I'm gonna make you back test with me, okay? Like I'm gonna go here, for example, and I'm gonna mark out all the zones for you. I'll mark out all the zones for you, bro. And I'm gonna just place it out. And I want you to tell me when you think you should buy. You know what I'm saying? So right then you would have been like buy, right? And if you can guess, like at least 10 trades correctly, or at least guess the entry correctly, I don't even want you to win the trades, right? If you can just get the parameters correct, the entry parameters like this, you know what I'm saying? You get what I mean, right? If you can follow the rules correctly, like oh, see the bounce. I don't even care if your trade wins, bro. Just, you know, as long as you know that you're taking a good bounce, right? Fuck yeah, buddy. It was nice talking to you for real. I hope you have a good day at your like warehouse job, man. I know that shit can be tough, especially since you're the only one doing it. You know, I feel a little bad for you, but it's honest work. It's honest money. You know, I can't diss you for it, and I won't. I will never like, you know, make fun of someone. I will never make fun of someone for working a 9 to 5 because honestly, they're fun. If you like your 9 to 5, bro, they're fun. Fuck yeah, man. What time is it? Okay, I got some time. Just be watching videos and shit. Fuck yeah, bro. Hey, that's the best thing you can do with your time, bro. I can't lie. I did that a lot. When I was working at this pizza place, all I would do was watch trading videos. I hardly did my own work, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop this recording. I'm done teaching right now, so I hope this video was sufficient.